Hi everybody, my name is Alex, I'm from DetectoLabs. We help retailers and manufacturers to reduce losses and to manage their stocks better. Let me explain you how. $100 billion. This is how much fast-moving consumer goods industry loses every year because products needed by customers are not on shelves. We know it from different research projects and from our own interviews. We've made a lot of them with different people from different countries and at different positions, from employees in the store to CEOs. And we confirmed our findings with pilot projects. So now we know that every third trip to a store, a shopper encounters out-of-stock situation, can't find a product she or he needs. That is because employees in the store simply forget to put products on shelves or mix them up or don't have time. People make mistakes, and these mistakes are costly, like $100 billion costly. So we decided to delegate this to a computer. Our system consists of a network of cameras and a cloud service, which can detect products, identify them, identify if they're in the right place, count them, and calculate the perfect time to fill in the shelf, and of course to notify managers about that. It can also detect people, their gender and age, their purchasing behavior. But I should emphasize that we do this without face recognition because we respect privacy. So we provide retailers and manufacturers with very valuable information about consumer data. This is a unique feature none of our competitors has. Yes, we have competitors, but we feel confident because we know our advantages. We are good in optimizing. That is why we don't need a lot of cameras, don't need high-speed internet connection or huge amount of computing power. That is why our system is easier to implement and cheaper. We charge €50 per camera per month from retailers for our system. And what is very important, we can identify not only the front row of products like existing solutions, but also back rows. So our predictions are much more accurate. What is probably the most interesting thing is our approach to sales, because we are going to sell our service to retailers, but also sell data to manufacturers. Okay, you may ask, why would retailers let us do this, let us sell this data? That is because they will benefit from it. Retailers already sell some data to manufacturers. We will just provide them with more data and with more profit because we'll sell data to manufacturers and we'll share profit with retailers. And in fact, our ultimate goal is to make this system free for retailers. So at some point, several years from now, we will be able to really make it free for retailers. At this point, it will be very difficult to compete with us. We will charge only manufacturers and we will become a global marketplace of data for manufacturers. It is an ambitious goal, but we are pretty sure that we will be able to achieve it because of our team. It originally came from academic background, from university research area, like my co-founder Ilya, who is PhD in data science. But by now we already have a lot of experience in retail and business development. We are in an MVP stage, but these companies have already expressed their willingness to work with us. The only thing we need to meet their demand is to expand our team. And for that, we need €300,000 for the next 8 to 10 months. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll be happy to answer your questions.
Thank you, Alex. Well done. It's over. So you guys, I found the problem with the questions. I can see all of them now. To everybody who had questions for Roadable, please join them in their session afterwards and ask your questions. But Alex, now I can actually see questions that are ready for you to answer. So Thomas Ecker says, nice pitch. Have you checked on your competition? Solutions like on the Amazon Go shops already exist. What makes your solution better?
Okay, what makes our solution better? Let's skip to a slide with our competitors. There is no Amazon Go here because Amazon Go provides like the whole digital experience in retail. And it costs a fortune to and several months to make any store Amazon Go ready. So we are moving in direction of the digitalization, like step by step. And at this area, there are some competitors, like, for example, the most obvious one is staff in the store, like, because now they do this with help of staff. Another thing is merchandisers from producers who enter stores and check shelves. Okay, they use some systems, like some software, also visual recognition software, but they are not like 24/7 on a place. Merchandisers come and go, and they can't monitor the situation all the time. They have direct competitors. For example, Trax is probably the biggest company on the market in these terms, but they still have a lot of things to improve. For example, they can see, they don't know anything about back rows, so they can't predict sold-out situation precisely. They can't detect consumers, can detect people, and provide retailers and manufacturers with important insights about purchasing behavior. Like, their solution is not as optimized as ours.
All right, thank you. Martin has two questions. First one is, who owns the data? Wouldn't you need the permission of the customers? And then the second question is, any reference projects you have right now?
Okay, we don't need any permission from customers. Yes, we discussed it with law firms in Europe, and we know we don't need any permission. We don't violate any laws. Completely aware about GDPR rules, and our solution is GDPR approved. So there is no personal data at all. We just don't look at faces. Yes, we can recognize gender and age of people, but that is all. This is aggregate data, not personal data. And even gender and age, we identify it not by looking at faces, but by how people move. This is our own technology. As for referencing program projects, we've done a couple of pilot projects, and we are now in talks with Procter & Gamble and Billa about the next pilot project that will happen in August.
Thank you, Alex. I'll see you later. And to everybody who still has questions, go join Alex and DetectoLabs in their session later.
Thanks, everybody.